Namaste. Srishti presents an exclusive series on Secrets of Vrindavana and the Divine Tales of Krishna from Kumara Vaishnava Sampradaya. Storyteller Ojasvita Chaturvedi.
Namaste children. Are you all ready to get set back on the Parikrama mark of Sri Govardhan? Govardhan himself is bliss personified. Every stone of his gives immeasurable pleasure to the devotees of Krishna. And so is his Parikrama path, filled with places, forests, gardens, so many kunds or ponds, animals and birds enjoying the environment of his shelter. There is just so much to absorb and relish for the soul at the lotus feet of Govardhana. The sandy dunes of the pathway give ultimate comfort to the feet of those performing parikrama. And we can see ecstatic activities of devotees playing and rolling about, smearing their bodies with the sand, accepting it as the sands on which Sri Radha Krishna along with their Vrajavasis have enjoyed. Not only that, from numerous years, millions and millions of devotees have come to these sands, making them even more purifying. So when you visit, bring some sand from here and keep it in a small good box in your house. All auspiciousness will prevail. This is the same sand of Vraja, which even Krishna, the Supreme Super Soul, Parabrahma Paramatma, could not resist and ate it as a child. Remember? So bring this sand home. Yes, so last time we stopped at Anyor, the village that got its name from the divine sweet pastime of Govardhana, asking for more and more delicacies as bhoga from the Vrajavasis. We also spoke about Sankarshana Kund, the pond of Lord Balarama. There is a small temple of Balarama at this kund. Devotees say that when the Mughals attacked Govardhana, the deity of Balarama was hidden at Sankarshan Kund and he stayed there for over 300 years. He was retrieved after the attacks calmed down by the local devotees who passed on this information generation after generation. Within the precincts of the Anyor village is the Gopala Pragatasthali, where Madhavendra Puri discovered his dear deity Gopala from Govardhana. Madhavendra Puri was a renowned saint of Gaudiya Vaishnava lineage and was present at the time of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on this planet. He found his Archa Vigraha, Gopala, at this spot. When we move ahead from the Anyor village, after about 2.5 kilometers, we land at a spot of great reverence by all Vaishnavas, the grand Govinda Kund, a huge pond named after Govind. When Krishna performed the first Govardhana Puja with Vrajavasis, the area stretching before Anyor all the way to Govinda Kund was filled with hills and heaps of offerings made to Govardhanji. This is what he ate all and demanded even for more. This huge area is known as Annakuta Kshetra. The entire land of over 3 kilometers was filled with bhoga offerings. In memory of this offering, even today, Govardhanji is regularly offered offerings in huge amount, mini Annakutas, and a major, huge Annakuta on the day of Govardhan Puja. As we land in Govinda Kund, the temple of Sri Radha Govindaji is right beside it. This is the presiding lord of Govinda Kund. Govinda Kund is the spot where Indra finally accepted defeat from Krishna. When Krishna advised the Vrajavasis to stop Indra Yajna and worship Govardhana in all pomp and glory, the furious Indra ordered the entire land of Vraja to be drowned by his rain clouds. Krishna lifted Govardhana and saved his dear ones. But Indra continued to shower his clouds of destruction for 7 days and 7 nights, and Krishna continued to lift Govardhana on the tiny finger of his left hand at a tender age of 7. Yes, Krishna was only 7 years old when all this happened. Can you imagine what all we can do as 7-year-olds? Krishna could lift Govardhana on his left hand on his tiny finger. Yet, it was not until his guru advised him that Indra could understand that this level of divinity is only possible with the Supreme. After 7 days, Indra finally accepted defeat and worshipped Krishna at this spot. As Krishna pardoned Indra, Surabhi, the queen of all cows, the celestial cow, also appeared and offered her prayers. She thanked Krishna for saving all the cows of Vraja and gave him a beautiful name to our little Krishna at this spot. Can you guess what that name was? Govinda, meaning the Lord of Cows. She insisted that an abhishek should be performed to mark the naming ceremony of Krishna as Govinda. So Lord Brahma appeared as the priest to perform the abhishek. And do you know where the waters were brought from? They were brought from river Ganga flowing in Indraloka. So who would have brought it? Guess who? Airavata brought it, the elephant on which Indra rides. Airavata brought the waters of Ganga in his trunk and showered it upon Krishna. It is these waters of Abhishek running from the divine form of our Krishna that collected and formed Govinda Kund. Jai, Charanamrita, Tirtha personified in front of us, Govinda Kund. Aha! Such is the bliss of simply seeing Govinda Kund. Krishna still lives among us in so many ways. Waters from his body still flows in the waters of Govinda Kund. This spot remains a place of ultimate peace and sublimity. Once you reach here, you will definitely not feel like going away. That's my promise. But for now, let's enjoy the aroma of Govinda Kund for a few days and then we shall proceed further. Till then, bye-bye. Jai Govardhana, Jai Govind.